Hi there, I'm Guitar Hero 1885, and in this video we're going to take a look at Spec Ops Ranger Elite for PS1. So in this game you play as a team of two elite soldiers to conduct special operations missions. In here, this is your base sort of thing, your chopper, where you can select a team of two from 5 possible rangers, each of which have a different skill. Experts, they've got a grenadier, expert with the grenade launcher. You've got machine gunner. You've got sniper. You've also got your close quarter expert. He's got the shotgun. And then you've got your gunner, your rifleman there, assault rifle expert. So you choose, according to the mission briefing, you choose your team or your style of play. You choose your rangers and then set out on the mission. It's a third-person shooter for PS1. The control system's fairly basic. It's got a wide variety of functions. You don't use the analog stick. This is back in the old days. You use the D-pad, there's a wide variety of weapons on offer and equipment. And as you can see, the graphics aren't altogether terrible. PS1, not too bad. To compare it to something today, or some later games of the type, you'd probably, it's in the style of Mercenaries. For PS2, it's not free roaming, but it is in that side. It's got the same sort of style about it, the style of gameplay. Graphics aren't bad, as I said. A wee bit of harsh sort of gaps and rough edges, but not altogether terrible. Definitely playable. One of the few games that the axis isn't inverted, for your vertical axis isn't inverted. I always like it to be up is up and down is down, it just makes sense to me. Except in flying games. Anyway, so the mission objective here is this is the first mission. The mission objective is to find where explosives have been planted. Plant explosives where they're needed, and eliminate any enemy personnel. Which should be fairly simple, but there you go. It's never as simple as it seems. So, as I say, not bad at all. The graphics don't detract from the experience, the enjoyment of the game. Still fun. I would say the control system is quite basic, but it is intuitive, and it works nicely for what the game is. There's my colleague there. You can switch between your colleagues at any, between your team members at any time. That's like Conflict Desert Storm for PS2, which is also a good game. I might get hold of a copy of that, and at some point, if I can find it, maybe do a wee review of that as well. A wee bit of gameplay of that. Oh, I'm being taken out by something's taking me out here. I'll need to find where he is. So the control method's not too bad. Graphics aren't too bad. I mean, it's fairly basic, but it's a retro. It's now what is it's considered a retro game now. PS1, not altogether awful. Wish this guy would stop moving and let me shoot him. There you go. Have some of that. No quick scoping here, unfortunately, but yeah, I'll give this game 2.5 stars out of 5. It isn't terrible for what it is. It's a reasonable retro game, retro third-person shooter. There is a degree of skill and stealth required, and I'm having trouble I'm having a wee bit of trouble here spotting the character, you know, the enemies, but yeah, I didn't get very far in this when I played it back in the day. I wasn't very impressed with it at the time, but looking back on it, it's not terrible. Yeah, average, and worth a look if you really like army games and shoot 'em up games, and something a little bit retro. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I thank you for watching. If you have, please give us a thumbs up, and also check out my channel, Guitar Hero 1885. On there I've got more retro game reviews with gameplay and commentary. I've got there'll be current video game reviews and all sorts of video game reviews, and loads of interesting and entertaining videos about things that I think will make a good video. Loads of different stuff. Thanks again, peace out, and have a good one.